Friends, what is up? I'm so happy about Bombardier. I feel like I could sing a song, but I won't. Trust me, I won't. But I want to get right into what the new news is on Bombardier. Obviously, if you've been here for a minute, they just signed that $500 million contract with the United States Air Force. So we're assuming the Air Force should pay up on the planes for Bombardier to make. But now we're sitting on some newer news here, and we're going to go over that right now. So looking at this company right here, Sun Air, this is a company that pretty much that charters planes to people. If you got money, you can charter a plane, you know, blah blah blah, you know, this is for rich guys. So going on here, what is going on with this company and Bombardier? The news is that Bombardier delivers brand new Challenger 350 to Sudden Charter Operations. Now this news has just broke, and you know, this isn't humongous news. This isn't like life-changing news, but this is positive news. And when you're an investor in a company, this is what you look for. You're looking for any kind of positive news with a company that you invest in, and especially when you have a stock like Bombardier that you're in that has so much wiggle room right now, and that's been doing great with volume, great with investors, great with people holding their positions. And this is just more news, positive news on top of what's already happened. So this is great. This is fantastic. Bombardier recently delivered a brand new Challenger 350 business jet to Sudden Air, an exclusive charter aircraft management and special missions company based in Norway. The aircraft will be available for charter starting in July 2021. From Western Europe, the Challenger 350 business jet can take 8 passengers nonstop all the way to North America. And right there you can see Bombardier tweeted on this right there. So big news, big things. Let's go right into a chart and see what we're looking at here with Bombardier. So just from February of this year, 2021, till now, Bombardier has been killing it with their stock. Now, I have been here since the 50-cent range telling people like, hey, this company is trying to rework their whole business look, everything. They're slashing through their whole company. They've stopped doing what they were doing. They're focusing more on the jetliners. You know, they are doing a lot here to focus on the future of their bread and butter, to bring in better numbers and do what they need to do to get more out of debt. Because this company, if you know anything about them, listen, they are riddled in debt. So a lot of people ask me about Bombardier, you know, how long before this thing sees $5, $10? You know, how long should we wait for something real big to happen here? Personally, I would not be looking at double digits for Bombardier. There's no reason we should see $10 out of Bombardier anytime soon, unless they were to do some kind of crazy deal with some big airline, Boeing, American Airlines, something, just something humongous were to happen to really bring attention to this stock, and it became like a hype stock overnight. Personally, what I'm looking at for Bombardier, I'm in so cheap, you know, if this thing were to get to $2, you know, at that time I would feel fulfilled in my investment. You know, at that point, you know, I'd be like, well, I really have to think about, do I sell out here or do I keep riding this train? Because like I said, Bombardier has a rough history. It has a rough history of stock reverse splits. It has a history of not fulfilling orders. It has a history of just focusing on the wrong thing. But like I said, the company is slashing through what they used to do. They are revamping the company. They are trying to make a new look for the overall company. So we can only hope that they do change their future from their past history. We don't want to see what they've been doing in the past, because this is a risky situation to be a part of when it gets past, you know, if this were to go past $2, you know, I would, at that point, you know, at any point you have to do what you want to do. You are your own investor. You know, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy who finds penny stocks, who finds stocks, obsesses over them, and sees trends coming, and sees big hype coming, sees big movement coming, and I'm here to tell you about them so you can make a dime. But for me personally, if Bombardier were to eventually make it to a $2 mark here, that would be really big, and I'd really have to think about what I wanted to do at that point, and you know, just see where the company is with quarterlies, what their future outlook is looking like at that point. But when it comes to Bombardier, you know, they have a market cap of 2.86 billion, and they have 2.11 billion shares outstanding. So quite a bit of shares need to be ate up there. A lot of shares hanging out. But right now, this company, they're making baby steps, and that's all you can ask for something so affordable, something so cheap. But friends, we are waiting on more news. We are waiting to see what is going to continue to happen with Bombardier. This is slow movement, but this is movement, and this is what you want to see when you are investing in a stock. Nothing but straight up. So friends, with all that said, remember, be positive, be you, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye, everyone.